Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Fallout 4. So let's go see what everyone wants to talk about. No, still higher? I'll never get used to the layout of this place. It's too symmetrical and that I can't remember where anything is. Like, it all looks the same everywhere I go here. You're one of the guys I was looking for before to do a quest.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Forever? That's a hell of a long time for one reactor.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No! Can't be
Please,
serious!
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B592
I kind of have to agree with all of them in that sounds batshit crazy. I know nothing of this place.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Oh boy. Sorry I didn't talk much, but I didn't want to interrupt any of that. Ao's an asshole. Like, he kind of was hinted at before for being a piece of shit, but boy oh boy. He's an unpleasant fellow. Now, are you the guy? No. Careful, don't fall over, guy.
Safety first. Remember that.
Alright, now that we had this fancy meeting,
Your presence here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to all of us.
do synths age like the Model 3 or the Generation 3s?
There's a lot of hubris around here lately, and I don't care for it.
Look who's talking. I keep seeing you talking down to people everywhere, asshole. Do synths age because they're biologically based, right? Like, would a little kid synth eventually become a... Is this my quarters?
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Nah, I'm used to it by now. Hello, little kid.
I've heard stories, and the surface sure sounds scary.
I mean, when you think about this place...
Hi,
is-
miss.
Hi. This place is kind of just like a... actually functional... Why are there robots there? Vault.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. Alright, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
That one doesn't have a lower jaw.
Conserve power at every opportunity. A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Oh, it looks freaky without a lower jaw. Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's so weird. Looks like a dinosaur.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause.
Alright, I want to start doing these side quests, but I'm not sure. It says... Go to bioscience. I tried this before and couldn't find the guy. Maybe better luck now? I hope? Because apparently there's a good number of side quests for the Institute. Are any of you looking
I
for-
can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Oh, you have the cooler synth voice. This is the FEV place. What the fuck? What the... Came in from there. Where the hell? Where does this go? Oh wait, no, I know this. I've been here. By the way, if you find the right magazine, I think it's the picket fence ones, you can actually put like these lights in your workshop settlements. I'd like to be able to build different terminals, so that would be pretty cool. Huh. This goes to that place, right? Yeah, the FEV lab. Closet. Storage. There's like 3 people here and not one of them is the person I need. See, maybe the book has it wrong, because I use, whenever I can't find something, I use the book, the Vault's Tech official whatever book. What's this dude's name? Looking for Isaac Carlin. Says he's supposed to be. Says he's supposed to be here? Did my game just bug out and he doesn't exist? You look like him.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Hi.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
That's weird. Everything points that he should be in that lab, but he's not. Oh. Oh wait, no, I already saved past that. Where's that Clayton guy? Apparently I need to talk to him.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Hello.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Let me think. So I saw them... The Clayton guy went this way, I think. Is anyone here? These look like some... Oh, perfect.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
I get it, because you're a bioscience.
Clayton.
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
You need a tissue sample from a strong supermutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy supermutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
Okay, so that's
Dr.
just like
Holdren.
a radiant thing.
Anything I can help you with?
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
So you made gorillas. You made actual
Clayton.
gorillas.
Good to see you again. Did you need something?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
Dr. Holdren?
Something I can do for you?
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere
You
else
have
in the
shiny
country.
eyes. Holy
I
cow.
promise you that.
So did I get like a miscellaneous objective? No. Dang it. Well, now that I spoke with him, does that mean the other guy now exists?
We are honored to welcome you here.
Like maybe that NPC doesn't even exist unless you've spoken with that guy for this. Not how you go down. Is this the biocides? Nope. So all the bigwigs reside on the top floor.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Yeah, sure. Let me check my back pocket. What the hell is that?
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Pretty frustrating that I can't find this guy. What did... Where could the guy possibly be? Is he just like chilling outside? Okay. Just gonna have to do
I have nothing to report at the moment.
Sweep through, look for green clothing. Oh, commissary guy. Oh boy. Can I actually step in this? Oh yeah.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
You smell like you've been above ground.
What does that smell like? Oh, this is where I went. This is where that elevator was. Okay, it's fine. I've been here already. Synth retention. That's where that Justin Ao, whatever the hell his name is, comes from. Can I sleep in these? Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, I'd say I searched the first floor pretty well.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Oh, you look like a duck. Terrifying, or a goose. Let's see. Where are you? Okay, I'm finding named characters now, so... That was Rosalind. No one's here. Oh, wow. This actually would be a pretty cool apartment. It's like Jetsons-y. Wow, bathroom's nice too. If it weren't for the questionable ethics, I'd be very comfortable living here. Methinks. Ooh, attic health, that's rare. Well, at least I'll find some goodies doing this. So who are you? You were Rosalind Orman. I'll have to remember your name in case I need you. But this does seem promising. So I'm next to blue and black. So if she's a blue clothing person, does that mean if I go up the stairs here, I'll find someone wearing black? Is that how this works? Let's see. Alana Seckard. Okay, okay. Starting to piece things together here. Maybe not. The Thompsons. What about the third floor? Is there also apartments, or are they like weird rooms? I keep finding my way into my own room. It's very strange. Where are you? Evan Watson. Oh boy, this place is big. The top floor is like the special people, right? Lawrence Higgs. That's the cranky guy. Nobody's here. The quarters up here seem smaller. You'd think that, like, the penthouse stuff would be... Where the hell? Okay, this is the meeting room. Your cursor.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
That's the dude with the sunglasses, right? X688. This is like the nicest room by far. This must be Father's. Funky med bed.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the facilities division immediately.
Boy, their voice really travels.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
So far, I haven't actually seen anything that, like, indicates that they're abusing the synths here. They kind of... Sure, they have them working, but... I don't know. I have to look into it some more. Newton Oberly. You're green? No, Brendan Volkert. Dean Volkert. Neither of you are who I'm looking for. But up here. There's Cranky Pants.
Director Holdren seems
Found you!
very taken with you.
Doc?
Well, if it isn't our visitor from the past. Some time ago, we covertly replaced the family patriarch at Warwick Homestead with a synth. He's been field testing a variety of genetically modified seeds that I created. Take this packet of seeds to the Roger Warwick synth. Be careful with these. They represent years of genetic manipulation and enhancement. Hopefully you can manage such a simple task.
It won't be a problem.
I trust that it won't. Now listen closely, because this next part is vitally important. When Roger asks how your trip was, tell him some blood bugs chased you halfway across the Commonwealth. That code phrase will identify you as an agent of the Institute. Also, you must be discreet. Do nothing to draw attention to yourself or raise suspicion.
I understand.
Now hurry on to Warwick Homestead so we can begin the experiment.
There we go. That's a side... Ooh, that's a side quest. Okay, so it took forever to find the guy. So I guess that just means I'll have to look through every single room when I need to find an NPC, because apparently they don't man their stations. But yeah, so I think that's enough for this episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.